Stress is a catalyst for psoriasis, I swear to God. Psoriasis, like I said, it's basically like eczema. It's a skin disease. I felt so ugly and gross. I think I need a doctor. Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I want to do a video about psoriasis. A lot of people don't really know what psoriasis is. It's basically like eczema. I've had psoriasis pretty much all my life, and it was never like severe, like I need like surgery or like actual like therapeutic treatment for it. It was just always a huge insecurity of mine, and ever since I was like, I think that's what stemmed a lot of me not having confidence for a big part of my life. But now I have treated it very, very well, to the fact where you can't even like see it. If you looked for it, like it's pretty much gone in the wintertime too. It's wintertime right now, and usually that's like the biggest flare-up season for psoriasis and eczema. But even now, like when it's cold and dry, like my skin feels fine. Like I feel completely fine. And yeah, so I want to share with you guys who either have psoriasis or are interested in psoriasis. But I just wanted to share because I didn't really, like when I was going through like dealing with it and like figuring it out, I didn't really have any videos like this. I had to like just figure things out on my own. But I want to hopefully help someone who is dealing or struggling with psoriasis. Let's get started. First off, psoriasis, like I said, it's basically like eczema. It is skin disease, but at least from my understanding, it is a autoimmune skin disease. So from what I know about psoriasis, I could be completely wrong, but from what I've Googled and researched, it is basically something within you, and like you have too many, I think it's white blood cells. I think that whoever has psoriasis, they have too many white blood cells and they reproduce too fast, so they have like layer on top of layer on top of layer, which creates those like scaly, it's like a patch, and it's like you can peel it off. Like it's pretty gross to look at, honestly, and it itches, it's dry. It can be anywhere. Like I have it in my scalp, I have some on my back, I have spots on my chest, on my stomach, in my ears, like everywhere, literally everywhere. It used to be really bad. When I first found out I had psoriasis, I think I was in middle school. I don't know if it was 6th or 7th grade, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, one of those ages, and it started on my knee. I had a huge, it was like a hole, but like of skin. It looked like a scab, but it was white and scaly. Like it literally looked like dragon skin. Like that's what I compare psoriasis to. I had that on my legs, both legs, and like in my school I had to wear like skirts and socks that went up to knee length, knee-high socks. That was my uniform, and so you can see it very like visible, and no one knew what it was. I didn't know what it was, my mom didn't know what it was, and like I would obviously get looks at and people would ask me questions. And then it got worse when it started going on to my scalp. I had right here was like a semicircle, like a moon shape of that same like scab looking thing. It was itchy, it was all over my scalp, like different spots had like those patches, and I still had no idea what it was. And so my mom was just buying me creams, like creams on top of creams on top of creams, and nothing worked. So I was like, all right, like I think I need a doctor. So we went to this dermatologist near me. Literally didn't tell me anything. She said it was something fungal. I don't even fucking know. But she was horrible. She gave me a cream and it didn't work at all. Same thing. So I was like, all right, whatever. And so then we Googled and Googled and Googled and Googled, and we found out it was psoriasis. And we just bought literally everything, and at like the drugstore we bought everything that said psoriasis. We bought it, and I like put it on my body and nothing worked. It was like really pissing me off, and that really took a toll on me because it just like something that looked so ugly and felt so uncomfortable, and like you can't do anything about it, you know? Like I didn't know what to do. I was young. My mom never had this problem before, so like we were both very clueless, and we just, I don't know, it felt like it was a forever thing. So after that dermatologist visit, we again tried different creams on our own, did whatever, Googled stuff, and we went to a second dermatologist, and she was the one who actually like told me, like diagnosed me with psoriasis. She said, this is what it is. I'm gonna give you some medication. I'm gonna give you something for your head. Like, here's what you do, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, oh my God, thank you. She knows what she's doing. She's smart. So at first, for my scalp psoriasis, they gave me a shampoo. I think it was like the Neutrogena tea gel, like charcoal shampoo. It smelled horrible. I hated it so much, and like it worked, but not like super well as I would want it to. Like, so I was like dealing with that, whatever. And then the creams that she gave me, like it helped also. Like it lightened it, and like it made it not itchy, but like you can still see the spots. But I was just happy that they were lighter. It felt better, and like that I actually know what's going on, you know? So I felt better with that. And that was in high school when I like finally got a grasp on what's going on with my body. So now it's like invisible. Like I'm about to tell you everything that I've done, but now it is practically invisible. Like you can't, like I forget that I have it sometimes, to be honest. Not really, I'm lying. So that is what psoriasis is, and that was, I guess, like my story of psoriasis, how I've got it, how I felt, and like all that stuff, whatever. So I'm gonna show you like treatments that I've been doing, like things that just have been really helping me, and also like telling you certain triggers that I know and like that I relate to and deal with. So first off, I'm gonna show you guys like the doctors, what they gave me, all the creams that I use. They're all prescribed to me, so if you have psoriasis, any type of severity of psoriasis, go to a doctor and like they will prescribe you like whatever cream. So because I have a more mild case of psoriasis, a lot of my treatments and cream are topical, like creams and stuff. So I use this one. I cannot pronounce any of these names. Mometazone 408. Yeah, it looks like this. So I use that one. This is like heavy duty. When I have a really big flare up and like it's not going away, this big guy does the damage. This one, clobetasol probonate. This one I use for my head. Like, so like I'll wash my hair and like it's a liquid, so I just put it on. Like I don't use it every time I wash my hair, but like when I feel like particularly itchy one day, I'm like, okay, let's throw it on there. This one is like for like sensitive areas. I have patches on my nipple and on my vagina, so this is what I use it for. Okay, this is called Desonide lotion. It's just a lot less potent than this one, so this is like for more sensitive areas, and this is like for all over the body. Also, all the creams that I showed you are prescription based, like so you have to go to a doctor for those. I just found that nothing over the counter really like penetrated my psoriasis enough for me to be happy with the results. So get a prescription, maybe talk to your doctor, see what the options are. Lastly, like this has been my absolute savior dealing with all this shit. This is the MG217 Psoriasis Maximum Strength Coal Tar Formula. This is a medicated shampoo. This stuff, immaculate. So I use this one first, and because it smells bad and does nothing for my actually curly hair needs, I use a different one on top, which I've explained in my curly hair video. So this one is a godsend. It's way more better than the Neutrogena one that I tried when the doctor first told me I had psoriasis. Just do it, just get it, okay? Take a screenshot, This is kind of expensive and you can only get it at drugstores. Like I can never find it at Walmart or ShopRite or like anything like that. Like I usually have to get it either like at CVS or at Walgreens. Now the next few things I'm gonna talk about isn't like medical, I guess, kind of, I don't know, but these are just like extra things that I found have really helped me deal and like live with psoriasis and just treat it a lot better. First tip is to stay moisturized all the time, literally all the time. Like you have to put lotion on your whole body every single day, and it gets really annoying because you have to put all the lotion on, you have to put the creams on, and like it's really tedious, but clear skin takes work. So stay moisturized because that just leads less irritation and less dryness, which is what like promotes skin disorders like eczema and psoriasis. Second tip is to take vitamin D gummies. Y'all, let me put you on. Okay, these are the ones that I take. Standard vitamin D3 from any drugstore. Let me tell you what vitamin D does for psoriasis. So I watched a video of this girl with psoriasis and she said that she started taking vitamin D gummies and it has cleared all of her spots, and it has honestly done the same for me. Like I think that's a huge reason why A, I'm not flaring up right now during like the super cold, and B, it has been really like stagnant. Like I haven't had any flare-ups like in a really long time. The science behind vitamin D and psoriasis, like from what I understand and what I got from the video and Googling, is that most people with psoriasis are linked to having vitamin D deficiency. Now I know I have iron deficiency, and I mean, I guess I have vitamin D deficiency, I don't know, but I have noticed a really big difference ever since I started taking the vitamin D gummies. So I highly recommend that you do that. Third and last tip for psoriasis is stress. I feel like I'm always dealing with stress. Like stress is a really big part of my life. Like she's basically my middle name at this point. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, like I'm a Virgo, you know, I stress over everything, I overthink everything, I overanalyze everything. Stress is a catalyst for psoriasis, I swear to God. And you can literally Google it, that it's a huge trigger. I don't know why. It's like your cortisol levels fucks up with your cells, I don't know. But just keeping your stress levels down and maintain also has helped me so much. And yes, it took me years and years to figure out how to keep my stress levels not like beyond what I can handle. Meditating, stretching, working out, and journaling. Those are the ways I like to keep my stress levels down. Really just do a lot of breathing exercises when I get super stressed out. That's what I like to stick to the most. And I don't know, I've just been doing it for a really long time, and I have noticed a difference in my stress levels and again in my psoriasis ever since I've like routinely been meditating and journaling and all that stuff. Last little thing, I personally don't do it because I have no self-control, but changing your diet is also pretty beneficial for people dealing with psoriasis. Going gluten-free, going vegan, and going or just even dairy-free, that is really good for psoriasis. That's what I've Googled, that's what WebMD has told me. Sadly, I cannot force myself to do that. I like to eat just whatever I want. So take with that information what you will. I think those are all the tips that I have. Just to wrap it up again, keep your stress levels down, stay moisturized, take vitamin D, and if you have scalp psoriasis, get MG217 psoriasis shampoo. Also, definitely go see a doctor if you do have any type of skin condition where it's like irritating you that much and just taking that big toll on your life. Like it shouldn't be having to do that for you. So definitely go see a doctor and get something prescribed if you can. While I know most skin conditions, like I know psoriasis, I'm always gonna have in my body forever, and it's not even a thing where like you just suddenly, I mean you do suddenly get it, but the doctors have told me like it's just always been in my genes, and like it just chooses what time in my life that it wants to come out. So like mine came out earlier than my grandma. She just recently found out she had psoriasis, and she's obviously older than me. She's my grandma. So my genes have just had it more, I guess, earlier than how her genes had it. I don't know. Everyone's different, but it is a forever thing. You can't just automatically heal it. Like, it's just not gonna go away. Like, once it's in you, it's in you. But you can definitely do things to treat it and to keep it, you know, at bay. And so just try to not let it get in the way of your life, because I know I did that. Like, I would just refuse to do anything. Like, I wouldn't show my skin at all. I wouldn't go anywhere. I wouldn't like try to like look cute or anything. I just felt so shitty. I felt so ugly and gross, and like people, everywhere I would go, like people just ask me questions like, oh, like what's that on your head? What's that on your knees? Like, what's that on your arm? Like, I just felt gross. Like, I felt weird, and I just wasn't happy. And if you do want to do something, you have to stay consistent, because like I didn't see results until I started doing all these creams and doing all this stuff like every single day. You know, like, it's not just gonna go away overnight. Put the work in to actually treat your body the way that it has to be treated, you know? And don't be mad that you have it. Like, you have it. So what? I still have a scar from my psoriasis. I wish I had pictures I could show you guys, but all I have as proof, can't even see it, is that little baby mark. Also, last thing, it's kind of vitamin D related. Sunlight helps a lot. That's why a lot of skin conditions aren't really like out and jumping and vibing in the summertime, because the sun is out, and the sun, vitamin D, the sun helps your skin so much. Like, it's like has been the biggest thing. Tanning is all I need. That's how I healed the one on my stomach, is from tanning. So any of you dealing with any type of anything, good luck. I hope someone found this helpful. Please. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you want. Follow me on Instagram if you want, and I will see you next video. Bye.